So back in the end of July, Rosie started bleeding when she was pregnant with Sullivan, our third son. Went to the hospital and found out it was due to the placenta placement. And she was told bed rest, minimize with what she could do. And during this time, she had missed a court date because of her being on bed rest. We both did to have active warrants due to failure. Well, mine was failure to no-show, and hers was due to the fraudulent psychiatric warrant stating that her cognitive delay can be reinstated, which it can't. Lead poisoning cannot be reversed. And this, a DA from when the officer showed up to arrest us, they told us that it was a supervisor of the Ogemaw County DHHS that insisted the warrant be served and picked us up. Well, they took us to the hospital, took us to jail. When we got to jail, Rosie felt the bleeding increase, and she asked, they said that they couldn't hold her because the nurse, and they released her. And I told her she needs to get to the hospital if the bleeding's increased. And both Officer Scholes and Mays sat there and refused to offer any services to ensure her safety or Sullivan's safety. They just let her walk to the hospital. And then after all that, she was trying to manage. We had a neighbor who said they'd help. That all fell through and became a hell and a headache, and we're still dealing with that crap. But at the end of the day, on August 14th, when I went before Judge Trice, he outright said I was going to accept the plea deal, and he outright told me, started it off, well, your bond is reinstated. And then as soon as I said I'm practicing my rights, he outright stated, well, I was going to reinstate your bond. And if I would have been home on August 14th to ensure the safety of Rosie and Sullivan, we would not have lost our son. DHHS might have took him, and we still might be having to fight alongside with the other ones, but we would not have lost our son. I could have been home to ensure to be the father and the husband I needed to be. No, I'm not pushing full blame. I understand things do happen. I probably should have tried to get some way, any way, sort of shape or form to get to that court date instead of just accepting my truck was broke down. And I know I'm at fault for that. But the way in which the system handled the situation, they ensured our son Sullivan is at home. They ensured we get to keep one of our children in a box as ashes. So, I just want to make that clear. It's beyond overwhelming. I am catching my breath. I am getting back to it.